It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Lannister playthrough and the Rock and Storm's End controller of the Bank of the Narrow Sea, and the young Sefton at the tender age of 16 already got a state diplomacy of 43. He is a genius, he's a bit of a beast. We've invested a lot in him and hoping it will pay off for even more Lannister dominance in Westeros. Sir Dickon Hasty of Hadlow Keep has failed to pay interest on a loan of 13 gold. Is that it? What's his diplomacy? You know what? Let's challenge ourselves. Let's get the mission and let's do it ourselves. It's good to give it a go. My lord, what action would you like to take? We could send in the heavies. 82% chance there'd be a raid to recover the debt. I guess we send in the heavies. The gang of armed thieves hired to raid Storm's End failed. They tried to find the valuables, but the guards managed to fend them off. That's not so good. Okay, well let's send the envoy then instead, if we've obviously failed. Wait for now. We've arrived at a feast where Jaime has granted us an audience. He is depressed, stressed and ill, so he undoubtedly has very little time left, which means Jason, do you want a marriage with anyone? Maybe another Lannister? No. That's unfortunate. He's got Widow's Wail. Oh, I can become a knight. That's great. That would be a lovely boost, thank you. How are we in terms of combat skill? 60, we're not bad. We've got the Shadow Skin Cloak, which I can equip. Doesn't really give us anything apart from some prestige, but that's okay. In terms of mission, we're trying to have a son with our wife, Lady Lyessa. She's a good fan of ours, so we should be fine on that front. Interesting enough, all of our vassals are pretty happy. Joseph Reed has wronged me deeply, but alas, my ability to exact vengeance is limited. Perhaps I could use my attention. What has he done? No, I'm not fussed. He's got no claims. He's nothing. Casterly, my niece and heir. She needs education, and I'd like her to be better at diplomacy. So, let's have Davin educate her. It's too dangerous not to have her good for diplomacy if she might be ruling in our stead. Let's place a bet as well. King Jaime's feast is over and it's time we went home. So he hasn't appointed us into any position yet, but hopefully we'll get a formal position sometime soon. Ah, people are converting to the faith of R'hllor. I wonder why. Not us, though. The war between Pentos and Braavos, of course, you may remember, was won by Braavos. So their power has increased double-fold. The North is currently holding the Trident as well, so she's quite powerful. At least in titles, but overall, it's a no, really. Two people have eloped, Podrick Thorne and Leonora Stormlorch. That's fine. They can have their marriage. Faith of the Seven is all good, and they prefer the High Septon, but that's okay. In terms of our banking stature is a little bit low. I would like for this to increase. Our member score though is very high. And my niece is the rightful heir to the bank, so that's a positive at least. I do need to try and get a Meister if it doesn't bug, so let's spend the gold, hopefully it works. If it doesn't trigger, then that's just annoying. Let's have a look. Yes, he's in. Good. Meister Alton is there. We've got a position open. We've got a few titles as well that are open. Timon, you're a little bit low, so let's give you a title. Commander. Lyessa is super good. My wife is amazing. What action would you like to take on behalf of the bank? Wait for now, I guess. If we can't do anything. Right, what position are you going to appoint me? Justicar. I mean, we'll take that. It's not hand, but it's not bad. Master of Laws is a decent position. 70k troops at our disposal. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm not unhappy with that. Let's send our envoy. As clearly we are incapable at doing these missions, but I guess that's the perk of being in charge. We've had a daughter. We've had a bastard daughter. Ooh, who with? Who's the mother? Oh no, we haven't. Lyessa has been having kids with her. What is that? What is he to her? He's her, well, cousin at least. That's not good. So she has had a bastard child, which is going to damage our relationship immensely. Not very helpful for all of us. So I hope you sort yourself out, Lyessa. Because we need to be having children together, not with whoever your lover might be. Is he actually officially your lover? No. So we'll just say this endeavour's failed. Who are you trying to kill? Whoa. Let's just check the plots, because I don't want to be finding myself on my deathbed anytime soon from these plotters. But we should be alright, fingers crossed. Okay, we've got a decent amount of gold. Let's have a look at improvements for Storm's End. What can we do? Lady Brax has been a leal and able servant as my spy master, so let's give her 73 gold. Oof. That's steep. Ah, Carl has been defeated. What should we build? What should we build? I think something a little bit cheaper, so some barracks maybe. You're inviting me to participate in a melee, so we'll go and join just to give it a go. Meanwhile, what's going on with the rest of the realm? The Iron Throne is in truces. Dawn, of course, now owned by the Daynes, is doing fine. The Eyrie is no longer owned by the Aryns. I missed this. It's owned by an Egan. What's your traditional house then? Giant's Lance. No, that's the... Do you come from Midlaw Point? No, that's where Baelish comes from. Very strange, but anyway. So Osmond Crakeall's turn to joust. The realm seems to be fairly peaceful. Who owns the Iron Islands? The Iron Islands don't have a Lord Paramount, interestingly enough. King has been holding on to that paramountcy for himself, which is probably not a bad move. Let's see what improvements we can pop in Casterly Rock whilst we are here. Upgraded barracks just to keep on par. We're actually getting hits, which is good. And we actually won a battle, which is lovely. Now, sadly, we did get hit and lost to Sir Adam Marbrink with 95, though, personal combat skill. He's pretty good. But that's okay. Next time. Ooh, 59 gold, that's quite a bit. Let's try the mission again. We could write a letter to his liege, lead a delegation, send in the heavies. I mean, it's 82%, it should work, surely. Aha, the gang of armed thieves you hired were too slow. The guards were too slow to stop the men stealing any valuables from the palace, including jewellery, tapestries, weapons and family heirlooms. The debt owed has been removed for the bank. So we got 2.9 gold for that, and we gained 200 banking stature, which is lovely. Will not be complaining at that at all. Right. New Master of Whisperers, or at least get my Master of Whisperers doing her thing. At what level would I like to set the interest rate? Bank of the Narrow Seas interest rate is currently at 30%. I thought I set it at normal. Master Jarman is after my job as Master of Laws. He's not going to get it. Be friends, it's fine. So, at the moment our share is 87 gold in the bank. Loan from interest is 1,272, that's quite good. Profit and loss, we're in the positive of 678, so that's good. The bank seems to be doing fairly well. And our income is at 15, which I'm very happy with. How is she? Does she have an honorary title? Does she need money? She seems fairly happy. We just need to ensure that she gives me some kids. Preferably as soon as possible. But we'll see what she can do. The Bank of the Narrow Sea has acquired a new shareholder, Master Cameron. Right, what have we got you doing over here? Let's think about getting some lands. Maybe the Stepstones, that would be quite cool. Why not? Let's get some pirate lands. Let's go to Bloodstone. See what we can do. That'd be a nice little coastal fort for us. Which I would not be unhappy to have. Lords in the Reach, how are you guys doing? It's now Bertrand in charge, who is the third son of Garland the Gallant. Not bad, 31k. He's proposed to marry my niece, so I would quite like to have another child so that we don't have any issues. Another shareholder has joined the bank. I feel like the bank should be able to convert a little bit more political interest and sway on the realm. We could hold a feast just to cheer everyone up, or indeed a summer fair, or go on a grand hunt. Let's go on a grand hunt, try and find a white stag. Improve young Sefton's skills. White Heart has been seen. Ooh, let's go for it. This is my kill. Give it a go, buddy. If you can get that extra marshal, that would be lovely. Didn't get it, but got some prestige, so. Worth it for that. We do need a new Lord Treasurer, and Samantha, my aunt, seems to be the best pick. So let's pop her in. She can collect from Storm's End. We can offer a cheap loan, potentially. Ooh, High Priest, where are you? Are you based in... Okay, you're over here. Interesting. Is there still a massive Khalasar? No, the Khalasar has been split up now. So there is a vacuum for the Dothraki. But Westeros is, I don't think I've ever seen any peace quite like it. The Lannisters have just tightened the grip, and the realm is enjoying the longest period of peace it's probably ever known. No dragons, no war. It's just all love and hugs with everyone. I mean, we have expanded tremendously, so that's probably not helped them. Do we have any claims? We do have a claim on the Trident, and we do have a claim on Harrenhal. Wouldn't mind taking that. to be quite honest with you. The twins, Maidenpool. Why can't I go for Harrenhal? Do I have to... Who do I have to declare war on to get Harrenhal? I mean, none of these wars are going to help me. So that's not in my best interests, really. But I guess maybe we'll get something. It's been 100 years and the clansmen have threatened the Vale with anything more serious than raids. However, word has spread of a king who has united the clans and assembled a large band of warriors. King Vol of the Mountain Clans. 18 Marshal. He spawned with a stack of 11k, but the Vale's army under the king is too much for them to handle. Sadly, it's not going to happen for them. Another time, maybe. Let's get the stables up. And also in Casterly Rock. And with these upgrades... Oh, the barracks is not quite yet built. Temple, Vassal Opinion, or some Piety. I think we'll get the Vassal Opinion. Because why not? And the barracks have been built. You wish to look after my daughter, or niece rather, with someone that's not that great. During my stay at the court of a noble in Greenswood, I have done my utmost to present my liege in a more favourable light, so we're doing a good job as Justicar. However, we're going to pop in the upgrade for the upgraded stables, and I am going to have to end the episode there. But if you're enjoying the Lannister playthrough and the Bank of the Narrow Seas progress, please do leave a like, subscribe, comment with any hints, tips or pieces of lore that you wish to share with everyone. And on that happy note, my wife's pregnant, so hopefully the Lannister line next episode will be continued. I'll see you all in the next one.